Say goodbye to Kyoto travel to conquer the list of must-go places. The number one reason people regret coming to Kyoto is that there are too many people. Watch all the videos in this Relax Kyoto series before you come to Kyoto. Doing so will make a big difference. Hi, I am Yuki. I will tell you about special experiences that you will not find in tourist guides when you travel to Kyoto. Some of the experience menus I share with you will take some time, so if you have a very tight itinerary, my recommendation might not be for you. For those who have time and want to learn something for real, I am your man to tell you the greatest options. I will present those recommendations in separate videos because I don't want the information to be scattered. In this video, I want to talk about this authentic experience where you can learn how kimonos are dyed in Kyoto and work on your own project. The price for this 3-day workshop is roughly $1,400. Oh my god, right? This price will be higher than many hands-on workshops you can find in Kyoto, but there are reasons for that and you will see why later in this video. First, let me explain a little bit about kimono making in Kyoto. Kyoto was the ancient capital of Japan, home to the emperors and their families. Many skilled craftsmen gathered in Kyoto to make special costumes and furnishings for their use. Although ordinary people couldn't wear such luxurious kimonos, techniques were created to make beautiful kimonos for special classes of people, and the craftsmen who mastered these techniques refined their skills for many generations. So, Kyoto wasn't just the center of Japan. Kyoto was the center of kimono making. But did you know that many handcraft techniques are just about to disappear? Because it is now possible to create designs at the click of a button that mimic traditional dyeing techniques with the dye printed on silk fabric with an inkjet printer. The special experience I'm about to share with you is learning from a teacher in his 70s how to dye silk fabrics using the same traditional technique he uses to dye kimonos. This technique has been handed down in his family, but unfortunately he has no successor. But he can at least teach his technique to people who are interested. He could already retire and play with his grandchildren. I actually want to tell him to relax, but he chooses to continue working. I don't know how long this video will be valid though, so if you think you might be interested in taking his class, watch this video till the end and sign up! Oh, I forgot to mention his name. He is Mr. Kitamoto. I met Mr. Kitamoto back around 2017 and have been a fan of his work and his passion ever since. With him, I will be your interpreter and help you learn his craft. He usually dyes kimonos, but kimonos are very difficult to wear and non-Japanese do not know how to wear them. So I'd like you to learn the same technique as making a kimono, but bring it back home as a banner for the interior. This way your work won't end up in your closet and will become a part of your life. This frame is a special one that I designed and had a woodworker make for me. What will you actually experience in this special 3-day program? I will show you now. So, his studio is located near Nijojo Castle and would be easily accessible if you are staying at the hotel in the center of the city. There is a beautiful garden next door called Shinsen-en that you should check out. A typical kimono studio like his place is where artisans live and work. So this is his private space. Architecturally, it is a traditional wooden dwelling called Kyomachiya. By the way, the workshop I show you in my video are all real working workshops. They are not sets built to effectively repeat many customer visits. First, when you arrive at his house, he will take you to his workplace upstairs in the back. This house is built specifically to make kimonos. For example, what are these wooden wheels? I'll explain later. A kimono is made by first dyeing one roll of silk cloth, which is then cut and made into a kimono. So his studio is full of those rolls of silk fabrics and the boards that he glues them to when dyeing them. He keeps all these boards in the overhead space. Sometimes when dyeing work is done on these boards, time is needed to dry them. In that case, he takes these boards outside with a wooden wheel and let them dry in the open air. Pretty cool, huh? It is sad to think that these historically and culturally valuable dwellings may disappear when kimonos are all made with inkjet printers. So his class doesn't start right off the bat. He explains a lot of background behind kimono making. Here, you will spend 3 consecutive days in his interesting building to learn his techniques. Mr. Kitamoto says in the old days when he learned his craft, no one carefully taught him. He learned by watching how other people were doing it. Now, with his skills about to disappear, he is willing to go to any lengths to teach you everything he knows. So what you will create is this beautiful one piece of work on silk fabric in which famous temples and shrines in Kyoto are represented by dyeing. This piece is filled with many of the techniques used in dyeing kimonos. Mr. Kitamoto teaches you little by little as you go along, and that's why you need 3 days. The final touch is the process of using real gold leaf to make some of the lines of the pattern glow gold. And after these 3 days are over, give him some time. He can't give you the work right away because he has to put into a steamer and wash it. So after 4 days, it will be ready as a piece of artwork. If you don't have time to wait, we will be happy to mail them to your home. There are many workshops in Kyoto where you can easily experience how to dye kimono, but Mr. Kitamoto's class is quite different from those. All the processes you will learn are not simplified for the workshop, but are techniques that he usually uses professionally. You will use the same tools he uses. If you are serious about learning his techniques, this is a great opportunity for you. Fees depend on how many people attend. Basically, he accepts a minimum of 2 people, and a maximum of 4 people can experience this class together. For 2 people, the fee for one person is 200,000 yen plus tax, which is about $1,400. Please check the latest exchange rate. If you are traveling alone, you can still participate, however the fee will be a little higher, and I recommend you to join with your friends and family if possible. His upbeat personality and laughter throughout the class make it more enjoyable for more than one person. Mr. Kitamoto's kimono making class will last 3 consecutive days, with 4 hours of each day spent in his place. It can be done either in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on how you want to spend your time in Kyoto. Mr. Kitamoto doesn't speak much English, so I will be there as an interpreter the whole time. Please contact me first. You can find my email in the description section of this video, so please contact me from there. This special kimono class takes time to prepare and also needs to be coordinated with Mr. Kitamoto's regular kimono work. So as soon as you decide on your trip to Kyoto, please contact me. I would appreciate it if you could do this at least 1 month before you plan to take his class. You have 1 week, you can at least try, so email me now. I have actually taken his class myself, and my impression is that he is very good at teaching. I also found it interesting that the same design could look completely different depending on the fabric and dye color chosen, so if you are participating with a friend, you can still create a piece that is uniquely yours. Finally, I interviewed him, so I hope that gives you some idea of what kind of person he is. 北本さんはこのお仕事何年ぐらいやってるんですか？
一応40年以上やってます。
40年以上。 これまでに何枚ぐらいの着物を染めたんですか？
それは分からん
分かんないぐらいですよね。
それは数えたことないから分かんないね、
先生になってくれるっていうことですね。
一応先生職人なんですけど先生になって教えて染め体験してもらうということです。
お父さんから教わったんですか？
教わったというか職人というのは、人がやってるのを見て覚える。いちいち学校みたいに教えてくれないです。
じゃあ見て失敗しながら、
まあ失敗しながら失敗の連続です。
それでこうやってやるんやみたいな。
そう今でも失敗してます。
そうですか。
偉そうに言うのがおかしいけどワークショップの中で歴史的なことも入れてお話ししながら染め体験していただきます。
はい。 The Relax Kyoto series encourages you to spend some time in Kyoto to slow down and learn, and will introduce other ideas for learning experiences. Most of them are quite exclusive and not listed on TripAdvisor, etc. I will be your interpreter for all of them, so please subscribe to Yuki's channel before you lose track of where I went. Mr. Kitamoto's class is just amazing and maybe too special in a good way and in a bad way. Good way I have already explained, bad way it may not be for everyone. There are some more casual workshops that can be done in half a day, so please check out other videos too. Relax, because Kyoto is always ready to welcome you in a relaxed mode. And as your Kyoto friend, I am always ready to welcome you.